Do 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 do. Man, I've been standing here waiting a lot of days just listening to one of the reasons why we always stand up when the national anthem is coming. Which is the national anthem. Okay, let's go up the stairs and find out what we can do as well. There is a horse in this freaking place. What the hell, dude? You can actually talk to them.
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
It's a talking horse. Oh boy.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Nope, not really.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Paid?
Did I mention how great your teeth look?
Thanks again.
Yeah.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
Browsing? Window shopping?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
Something very specific.
Future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Franklin?
Well, I gotta go.
Yeah,
See you later.
Goodbye. Well, we need those teeth. Well, and what you gotta do about it? Well, we'll just use that book with that horse and we'll just tire it up.
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
Wow,
Whoa.
out of convenience, we'll just take that and get up the dents. In any case, let's open that door. What's in there? Something! Question marks! Triple question marks!
Is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
The
Who's
female
who?
types or whatever.
Does it really matter?
Yes.
Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us
Well.
are following in his tiny scientific footsteps.
I wouldn't say it's tiny footsteps.
Hold still, Jed!
Oh yeah.
So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man?
Nope.
Or the model?
I'm the model.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
Nope. Please not. He's thinking.
No. No, you most definitely should not.
First
We couldn't get your
workout.
body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then
Damn.
your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
Wow. Dang. Okay.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
No problem.
Too late.
Now, remember in the present, like up here, well, there was that statue with exactly that shape. Well, we need to change sides because we need the right-handed dude to hold that sword in this particular direction. So we can push out that nurse out of the video room so we can do stuff that we don't want her to see. Well, one of the reasons why we do that is, I don't really know, but we use is the left-handed hammer with the right-handed hammer. So he will totally break his own art. Would you believe it?
Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel?
Yes, it must. Goodbye, art.
I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino.
Where did that cappuccino come from again? Well, what do you
I'm
know?
glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Sure. Now, something's happening in the present. Oh boy. Time paradox. Huh. Yeah, you're wondering right. Now that we've changed that, we can do a lot in the present again, but I kind of feel doing stuff right here, which would be to pick up the red paint. Or pick up that red paint! Thank you. Also, notice that we need that squeaky mouse toy for something else, and also notice that this squeaky mattress is attracting the cat, but we can't go to the mouse toy because she's attracted too fast, or going away too fast. Also, see that Jet's bed is clunky, which means that Ned's getting more vagina than the other one. I'm sorry. We need to, I can never remember. Push.
Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Pick up.
Where am I gonna put it?
Or use with. No. It's like, damn, open.
I can't open it.
I can never remember how to do this. Not close.
I don't wanna.
Give Jed's bed to Ned's bed? No. Pick up.
Where am I gonna put it?
Use, no, push. Jed's
Where
bed.
am I gonna put it?
Close.
I don't wanna.
Open.
I can't open it.
Look at.
Very Spartan.
Pull.
Where am I gonna put it?
Well, apparently you can only do that if you know that you really need the mouse toy. So, we'll better go this way to the window where we can just go, as always, through the chimney like a marble arch and go down there. Me being fat and all that jazz. In any case, let's just be super duper supportive right now and talk to our father of sorts and talk
Excuse
to George Washington.
Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. Whoa. Indeed. Weren't you president or something? Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
I don't like ecology is very important. Depends on many cherry trees.
Depends on how many cherry trees you chop down. Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
I would give you some demonstration, but I bet you lost it.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees.
For specific
tradition, you understand, cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
We have to do something about that, but first, let's give him a nice cigar because he was always a fan of that.
Yes? Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke? Can you also provide me with a light?
Yes.
Sure. Well,
See?
in that
That's
case...
why I flushed that down the Chronojohn. And you might ask why? Well, you will see in a bit. Totally will make sense after all. See, he's got fake teeth. Everyone knows that. And now we exploded Mr. Washington's face.
Blast, I hate it when that happens.
That happens though.
See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Well, we can also just give him those chattering teeth.
Could you use these? Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Maybe you should.
Hey, Tom, look! The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. Huh? I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
Can we... Thank you. 2 hours later. Everyone's happy.
You big baby.
Finally. Now, what we need is this gold-plated quill pen, but we can't just take it. Of course, because that would be stealing. That's why we'll just pick up that blanket for no apparent reason. Also, I kind of lumped out of the game. Sorry for that. Well, the reason why we picked up that blankie is... Meanwhile, 400 years later...
Get me down from here!
We'll get you down, Laverne, just in a minute. We'll just have to figure out how to get that golden quill. I don't know why, but I have a specific idea. Let's go through that window and totally use that blanket to kind of make it smoky down there to get that fire thingy. Sound an alarm.
Fire!
Jump out of that window. He and his hair. Totally
Okay.
ridiculous.
Who was the idiot who started the fire?
That was me. Yeah, you should not get the blankie because I think it's actually gonna pick up the blankie. It's too
No
hot.
way, it could be on fire by now.
Yep, that is right. And he's totally right, you know. It's totally right. You can go down the stairs now. Down the stairway we go for no specific reason than now there's no one around and we can just steal that feather, don't you know it? Like, this is super important for specific reasons. Oh yeah, we can just pick up that quill pen of gold. Now we have that. Also, I remember something.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket?
Hello.
Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier?
Explanations.
Hey, catch you later.
Goodbye. Please handle that on your own. Well, there's a suggestion box. What's that supposed to be? Mr.
Hey,
Jefferson?
tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson.
Of
noted
course you
scholar,
are.
musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Yeah, cut the chatter.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude.
Has anyone ever told you you're a snappy
Has
dresser?
anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in collar theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Wow.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Alright.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the Constitution for the United States.
Sure.
Right now, it's just a Constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
Okay. Okay.
Later, brah.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
I have a suggestion. Let's read.
George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Well, why don't we put that in the suggestion box? It kind of makes the impression that George Washington said that himself. I don't know.
Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Oh.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Your name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes. It's strange. I don't quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If there are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately. No? Good, and so shall it be law.
And just like that,
What's
we
a
changed the
vacuum
name of the
cleaner?
Constitution and the legal stuff. And at some specific point in time and location, there's something that happened. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but oh boy, we sure gonna find out. Anyway, we need to take care of that cherry tree still. And that's gonna be very important so we can finally use Laverne as well. I don't actually want to go to the, oh, of course I want to go to the field. I also want to go to the outhouse and be super duper with...
Huh, this door appears to be locked.
Really?
Huh, this door...
Well, only not kumquat trees. Well, how do we change kumquat trees into cherry trees? Well, you just paint them red. Totally obvious, man. Totally obvious. Just like that. Squint, and now we have a red kumquats, which kind of look like cherry trees, don't you think? Well, let's talk to George Washington again and see if he's able to save his grandma from the rapture by cutting down a cherry tree. Which, by the way, is the tree that Laverne's hanging on with her chrono John.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
There we go.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this...
Tree, not tree. Ouch. That hurts.
Voila! You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
Alrighty. We're quite fine, because now we can finally go to Laverne. Do we actually have time to get the introduction to Laverne? Sure we can.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner, getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
In any case, guys, how do we get out of that, prison in the future? I don't know. I will tell you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around in the next episode of Let's Play Day of the Tentacle. Retro Fever. Goodbye.